let's just sew whatever. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a pattern review. I made myself a new bag, third time's a charm, and the pattern's coming out tomorrow. It's not from me, it's from Sincerely Jen Patterns, and I think you guys know how I feel about some of her bags. So I was super stoked when she posted teasers of this, and I was like, so what's the size on that? And can I buy it from you early? Because I think that'll be my perfect diaper bag, and I have a few days that I can make it. And she was awesome and sent it to me, so I'm super thankful. So I'm not being paid to talk about this. She didn't send this to me to review or anything like that, just because she's awesome and she knows I needed a diaper bag. So without stalling any longer, here's the bag. This is the Fun Bobby backpack. So it has a similar top to the Tribbiani travel bag, which, you know, I love. Of course, I made changes to the pattern because I'm me and I have to. Don't tell me what to do. But this is the size of the bag. It's really great. You could size it down if you wanted to, but why? So I made mine with cotton fabric and all leather. Such nice leather. I think both of these are from Tandy. This one might be from Springfield Leather Co. I'm not 100% sure, but this one is a really thin leather. I don't know what ounce it would be, but it might be like half an ounce because it is super thin, like a domestic could handle it. But that's what I used for the accent on the zipper panel, which I cut to 1.25 inches wide, I think. Might have been an inch and a half, I'm not sure, but that's not part of the pattern. That's something I add. If you guys have watched the Tribbiani travel video, you might know that. It's got these two side pockets that are a very good size, but they don't stick out super wide. They definitely fit a Starbucks cup, but they don't fit my giant water bottle that I carry now. This front pocket I changed because I did not fully read the instructions. So I didn't fold the zipper up on itself, but I actually like it better just flat this way. It's less bulk within the seam allowance, especially if you're using a thicker zipper. But if I made this again, I think I might add zipper tabs or omit this big pocket on the front altogether. Just because it is super large and I don't want anything on the outside. Like, I like it, I'm glad it's there. But for my next one that I have planned, I may omit it and add two handles. Let me just talk about this pattern. So the interfacings I used are Decaville Light just in the top portions and Woven Fuse 2 on the main fabric. And that was it, because I used leather and waterproof canvas and I didn't want it to get too thick. But if you were going to use foam like the pattern suggests, what I would do is I would cut the foam out of the lining pieces so that the main body doesn't have those sections of foam, making it like kind of bendy in those spots. Again, totally personal preference, so that's up to you. But the back, I changed up. I added that sneaky slip pocket that I posted a tutorial for you guys on, and really all I did was I elongated that piece to fit for this bag, but otherwise I sewed it exactly the same. So that's where my lip gloss and my phone will live. Yes, there's the side pockets, but I wanted something that was a little bit more secure if I'm walking around wearing it or something like that. I also changed up the handle to be a little fancier. So I cut this to, I believe, 10 inches, so I didn't make it much different than the pattern. But yeah, other than that, I really didn't change a whole bunch. For my leather backpack straps, so they weren't super thick the whole way through, I cut it to 2.5 inches and then folded the edges at 1/4 of an inch. So you can see it's a little bit too bulky for my regular slide adjusters, but I do have wide mouth ones coming, so that should be perfect. But at least it's not going to slip around. Like, it may be difficult to change, but it's not going to slide and come undone. So I was really excited about that. I don't have anything in this back pocket right now, but you definitely could put like a smaller wallet or something like that that you need quick access to when you're wearing it, because you can just kind of unzip it as you're wearing it to get stuff out of. Well, ideally, yeah. So you could just slide your hand in there and grab it. So you could probably change that up too, depending on if you're right or left-handed. That would be kind of fun. But I will show you guys the inside now. Okay, so these side pockets, I just have like a burp cloth and my keys and some hand sanitizer in, since this is, you know, my diaper bag. The inside I love because it fits the changing pad that I've been using. It does have a slip pocket that you can make a sectioned slip pocket, but I just left it wide open so that I could cram as much stuff in there as possible. And then there's a really, really, really deep zippered pocket that she adds to the pattern to turn the bag through. I absolutely love that. And then I added a smaller pocket over here for myself. You probably could add these pockets inside also if you wanted to, but I really don't think it's necessary. Like, everything kind of sits nicely. And then I really need to put an outfit in here in case she spits up or something happens to the one she's wearing. So you can see that fits really nicely. I could even put it sideways, but with my wallet, it probably wouldn't work. And I know they make smaller changing pads, but whatever. Something I absolutely love is that I clearly don't change my color love choices very often, because I made this wallet how many years ago, and the leather choices are pretty similar. So yeah, it zips up really easily. It opens nice and wide. That's one of the reasons I love the shape of the Triviani bag as well. It's just such an ingenious way of putting a bag together. No binding required. Love that. I didn't put my changing pad in there well enough. You can see the slip pocket here. And the only thing I really had to do to make that possible was trim down the pocket lining for this piece. So, and there's the bottom of the bag. It's a nice round gusset, and the bottom is square. So I would say this is one of her easiest bottoms on a bag. The other change that I made was that I added these connectors about an inch above the bottom seam so that it wasn't so bulky right here, especially since I used leather. But yeah, I absolutely love this pattern. I have another one planned and I will be doing a tutorial on it. So I hope you guys grab the pattern if it strikes your fancy, because I absolutely loved it. Oh, and I made a tassel out of this cork from Fabric Funhouse, because I was actually thinking about using this cork initially, but then I was just like, no, I'm gonna do leather. But I wanted to bring this cork into it. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.